King news, my wonderful people, is Adams Oshiomhole. Yes, one-time NWC chairman. He fought hard and really hard for the people. Yes, Oshiomhole did. So much so that people were wishing he was the governor because of some wonderful ideas and things the guy was, proposing, saying that, there needs to be change. The guy became governor, and we know what it is. Anyway, himself and Obaseki, we are all aware of all that happened. So what happened, how he fought Obaseki in no small way that, Obaseki, cannot become the governor of Edo State and all that happened. At the end of the day, Obaseki is the governor. Many waters has gone under the bridge. It's a different ball game altogether today. Oshiomhole remains the man who is an APC chieftain, and currently he's promoting in no small way Tinubu. His riff with Obaseki is still there somehow, and this is what he has to say when he was asked about Governor Godwin Obaseki. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Oshiomhole makes strong confession about riff with Governor Godwin Obaseki. The ex-national chairman of APC, Adams Oshiomhole, has confessed that the relationship between himself and the current governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, is still intact. The two-term governor of the state revealed that though he had moved on, God has used him to make Obaseki a governor. Recall that Obaseki had once said at a public gathering that he has no issue with Oshiomhole. He only disagreed with his style of leadership. Adams Oshiomhole, the former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, has confessed that the bond between him and the governor of Edo State is strong and intact, and they are still friends and nothing has changed. The Punch reports that the ex-governor's confession is coming in about 2 years after he clashed with his political godson during the elections of his second tenure into office. A lot has happened. Adams Oshiomhole and Obaseki has gone through a lot. However, this remains that their words keep telling Nigerians that they are still friends. Again, Nigerians are being admonished, don't use politicians to be your bet and your debate. At the end of the day, they know how they sort out themselves. The rift made Obaseki leave APC for the People Democratic Party despite the efforts by some stakeholders to resolve the differences. Oshiomhole rejected. The governor later re-elected under the platform of the People Democratic Party, where he defeated Oshiomhole's anointed candidate, the APC governorship flag bearer, Pastor Sagi Ize Iyamo. I don't have anything personal against Oshiomhole. I may not be his political friend, but he has not done anything personal to me. We remain intact, and the most important thing is the interest of the people at heart. Oshiomhole and Obaseki has continued to say that there is no rift between them and their relationship remains intact. Obaseki only insists, I may not like his style of leadership, does not read the fact that we remain friends. So that's Oshiomhole and Obaseki for you. Politicians, as you can see, if you want to look at Tinubu, if you want to look at Atiku, if you want to look at Obaseki as former president Olusegun Obasanjo, if you look at every one of them, they castigate one another and they come back again and they are still friends with one another. So whatever the case may be, the friendship between them, okay, is only politically. You hear them fighting, and at the end of the day, they know how they resolve their matter. You, when you go get in between, you become the scapegoat because they know how they sort themselves out. These are possibilities. These are things that are happening, and the time to begin to make a difference is now. Nigerians have the opinion that things must change, and politicians, we must know exactly what is happening and how things ought to be. When they say A, do they really mean A? When they say B, do they mean B? Or they are A and B at the same time? Those are two different letters of the alphabet. However, politicians can be the same A and B, all at the same time. And if you want to get into the mix, you will get it confused. You will not understand exactly what is happening. So my wonderful people, it remains upon us again to know that at the end of the day, politicians remain politicians. So what do we do? Obaseki and Oshiomhole, they've told us that they are friends, which is a good thing. Okay, which is a good thing. The most important thing is, the interest of the people. The most important thing is the nation. It's not about one person. It's not about one person's interest. It's about the general good of the people. So if they remain friends, is good. And the most important thing is the nation, the building up of Nigeria. The most important thing is, what are they doing to ensure that Nigeria is transformed and the nation become a better place for us all. So these are some of the possibilities, and things that are going on, and why every one of us with one accord must arise and ensure that, truth is being dispensed. Whatever you think is going on now, every one of us must meaningfully and really stand up for what is right and refuse to allow, same set of people all over again come in, and we know what they've done before. How are you sure that difference will really come? How are you sure that they will really make a difference, that they will stand up for Nigerians and they will stand on the side of truth? For a long time, we've allowed them to deceive us. We've allowed them to fool us, so to say. Are we going to allow that to continue? Are we going to allow that to continue? So this is what is happening, and why every one of us with one accord must rise up for what is right. Okay? So it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. So if we want things to change, if we want things to become really what, where we've all been envisaging and, looking out for, we have to stand for it. We have to stand for it. We cannot continue with the same status quo and expect a different result when we have not done anything particular to alter the course of what is on ground. If we want things to change, then every one of us must get on board. None of us can come there and say, oh, things will change and it's just by mouth. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, work has to be involved in it. Serious work. Every one of us have to get on board and ensure, whatever state you are in, please, let's stop this voting for somebody because it's from my tribe. How many of the tribe don't fix road? Don't ensure, say, the primary school are the best of the primary school. The secondary schools, then they well. Government secondary school, you feel your picking fee go, your heart go there at rest, say something they happen. And many of them don't do that kind of thing. So those are things we must consider. We can't just go about picking just anybody or everybody because they are from our tribe or because they represent. No. The most important thing is what is happening. Where are we going? Where are we headed? Are we on the right course? If not, what's the next step? What's the next line of action? What do we need to do to alter the course of what is on ground? What can we bring to the table? Again, another opportunity has availed itself. The crossroad of every 4 years is right before us. Governorship elections will be taking place all over the country. Governorship election, presidential election, very important. Where are you standing? Because if you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. We must stand for something. This is how we make a difference. Bye for now.